Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're making vegan cinnamon roll pancakes. So yeah, the pancakes, because obviously it's pancake day this Tuesday. And yeah, let's just jump straight in with it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this all in grams and I will put the things on the side, like either there or there. Kind of depends on how much room we have. But the first thing you need is 125 grams of plain flour. So I've just got my plain flour here. I will show you what the batter looks like once I've made the batter, but I'm just going to measure all my ingredients out in the things first, and then I will show you as we go along. So okay, so that's the flour. So I've just got my 125 grams of flour, and I'm just gonna, am I going to sieve it? Yes, let me just, 2 seconds. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I've got my sieve here and I'm just going to sieve in my flour because I should sieve it. Sieving just makes it smoother, you know. So I'm just sieving the flour into my big bowl. So the next thing you need to do is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So I'm just using one of these. Okay, 1, right, 2, that is 2 of those in. And then I think you do the salt as well. My notes, yes, and the salt. So the salt you need half a teaspoon. So obviously, if you don't have actual tea, like measuring things, then you can just use, I don't know, like actual half a teaspoon. Okay, so I've got my half a teaspoon of salt, and I'm just gonna add that into the bowl. So now in the bowl, you can't see it, I've just got salt, flour, and baking powder. Okay, so that I need to mix that together. So I've just got my spoon. I'm just gonna mix that all together. And these are all the dry ingredients, I think, for the batter. I might be wrong, don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. And I'm just gonna mix that. And obviously, because I've already sifted my flour, it's nice and like not, and then I need another bowl. So I'm back, I've got my jug here, and in my jug I need 1 cup of almond milk. So I just got my almond milk here, and if I can open it, I'm going to use 1 cup of almond milk. I'm just going to be very careful and silent for a moment so I don't spill it. So I've got 1 cup of almond milk. I feel like I'm going to spill this everywhere. I didn't spill everywhere. So you've got 1 cup of almond milk, and then you need 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. So I've got a tiny bit of this left. I don't know if I'm going to have to open another one, but luckily we've got another one. Is this it? Yeah, that is a tablespoon. So you need 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. 1. Oh no. That just went everywhere. And then in the other one, can't open this. Okay, I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm just gonna have to get my dad to open this. Okay, I've got it open now. So, oh, this is all covered in almond milk. Okay, oh, that's disgusting. I hate milk. Just any kind of milk. Like, even though I'm vegan, obviously I don't have actual milk. Vegan, ugh. any kind of milk to me is just rank. Like, I generally find it disgusting. Okay, so in this jug now, I've got my cup of almond milk and then 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. I think the maple syrup is just going to give it, I've not done this recipe before, so I think this is just going to make it really nice and like, but with the cinnamon as well, it's going to be like nice. I make no sense sometimes, you are just going to have to ignore me. So the next bit of the recipe, okay, I'm mixing, so, I'm so sorry, this is a mess so far. So I've obviously got my dry mixture, which I did earlier, and then I'm now going to mix my wet ingredients, so the milk and the maple syrup, in with that. So we're just going to mix that in now. So just pour it in. Hopefully none of the milk syrup's stuck too early. I'm just going to mix this. So, I need to be able to show you. In here, I'm doing that like baker. I don't want to go over the edge. In here, I've now got all the ingredients that I've gone through so far. So I just need to keep mixing this. I feel like not all the maple syrups, I think some of the maple syrup's stuck to the bottom. So we're just gonna, oh maybe not. I guess it's not golden syrup. Golden syrup's a lot more sticky than maple syrup. So I think in this recipe, you could use either. I think the maple syrup just kind of gives it a bit more of like a cinnamony flavour. But I think both can work. So I'm just continue mixing this for a minute and then make sure that I get everything down from the sides. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring the camera down 2 seconds. So this is my mixture. In here I've got all the ingredients I've gone through so far. I'm not going to tell them again because this video will be 100 years long if I do. So this is just like those ingredients, the dry and the liquid mixtures mixed together. So let me just show you my face again, 2 seconds. Focus. Okay, so now I've shown you my wet mixture. That's nice and mixed. Hi, I'm really sorry, I'm back. So in this bowl, I have got to mix margarine, brown sugar and cinnamon. You need 3 tablespoons? 3 tablespoons of butter. I have no idea how. I've got the butter in a bowl and now I need to add the brown sugar and cinnamon. So the sugar we're using today, because I don't have brown sugar, is golden granulated sugar mixed with a bit of muscovado sugar, because they both, if you mix them together, that's like brown sugar surely. And then I'm doing 5 tablespoons. 5 tablespoons of sugar, which is a lot. Actually, that's a lie, it's not that much. 5 tablespoons of sugar is literally nothing. So I've got my tablespoons, I need 5. So I think I'm gonna do 3 granulated, if not full granulated. 1, 2, 3. Why don't we do 3 and a bit? And a half, and then we do 1.5 muscovado sugar. So this is the muscovado sugar. I love muscovado sugar. It's so good. Especially in things like this. Oh, this is going to be so good in this. Because like muscovado sugar is quite dark and it's delicious and amazing in every single way. But we're just going to do a bit of that. And that is mixed in. So now I've got the butter and sugar in here, and I just need to do the cinnamon, and that is 2 teaspoons. So, God, if I can see which one a teaspoon is, that one. We're just doing 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. So, I can't get this in a packet. Wonderful. 1. That's just smoked everywhere, which is amazing. 2. Everywhere. And now I'm going to mix it. I will show you in a second once I've mixed it. If I can get this back in the box, that would be wonderful. Okay, I will show you once I've mixed it. So in here, I've mixed it now. So I've got my sugar, cinnamon and butter, and mine's quite thick, so I don't really know how I'm going to fix that, but I don't think it really matters. It's not the end of the world. And now I'm going to put that in a small like plastic bag and then cut an end in it to make it like a piping bag. I will show you once I've done that. So I've mixed my stuff, as I showed you a minute ago, and now in here I've got like the plastic bag with the hole in the end, so I can just use it as a piping bag. And now we've got to cook it, so I'm going to take you over to my cooker. Okay, so I've now got my oil and I've brought all my stuff over to my cooker. My cooker's here, and I'm just going to heat up my pan. Now why isn't that lighting? Okay, that is on the lower setting because I'm using like my big ring, and I'm just going to pour a tiny bit. I say a tiny bit, I'm going to use a tiny bit. I always say I'm going to use a tiny bit and then I end up using way too much. I think that's perfect. And then I'm just going to, like, you can't see this, I'm just making the oil go all the way around the pan, and this just acts as like obviously a non-stick thing so that the pancakes come out easily. I'm going to add just the tiniest bit more. And then now that is all mixed around, I'm just going to check that my batter is all mixed. I'm just doing a quick stir, and then I'm just going to get my spoon. I'm going to bring this over and I'm going to do... God, I really don't trust myself. 1 spoonful. 2. I've got quite a lot of mixture and this is taking ages with a spoon. I just kind of like, I like thin, like large thin pancakes, and also with this recipe they work a bit better. Okay, you know what, we're just gonna... Okay, and then I'm just going to like do it around the tin to try and make it a bit bigger. And then I'm getting my cinnamon from my bag, and I'm just doing like a little... Oh no, the bag's just popped. Oh, this has gone horribly wrong. Okay, we're just going to add tiny dollops. I say tiny, these are massive. Oh, this has gone horribly wrong. And I'm just adding little dollops of the cinnamon mixture. I will show you in a second. It's gone horribly wrong compared to how it was meant to look. It was meant to look all cute in like a little circle, but it's kind of gone really wrong, which is really annoying. Can't be helped. And here I've just got my... Sorry, I'm licking off the cinnamon off my fingers. I've just got a black, one of those like things, and oh no. I'm going to show you what's happened, 2 seconds. So I just flipped it and all the cinnamon's kind of exploded, I think is the right word, and it's gone everywhere, which is brilliant because that was definitely what I was intending to do. But it is cooking. I mean, look at that, that's lovely and golden, and that's kind of what you're looking for, that colour, but not the explosion, because that was not meant to happen, but it did, which is fine. And now I'm going to wait for that to cook. I flipped it already. I will show you how I flip the next one. I don't think you really need an explanation on it, but I'm going to show you anyway. 2 seconds. I'm just getting a because obviously once this is cooked, I need somewhere to put it, even if it has gone. Oh no, this is just sugar. Like, God, that looks delicious. So it is sugar, so obviously it's going to make the pan really sticky. I don't know if that's cooked, but it kind of looks cooked. Okay, I'm pleased with that. I'm just getting my plate, and I'm just going to I have no idea if that is cooked or not, but we'll have a look. I'm going to just start cooking the next one, because obviously once you start making pancakes, you can't really stop. So, where's the oil gone? Oh, it's there. I'm just going to oil the pan slightly again. This is going to be way too... Oh, that went wrong. I told you I always put way too much oil on. And because my spoon's kind of just sunk into the mixture, I'm just going to tip it this time because it's just easier. Brilliant. This is what my first one turned out like. It kind of looks disgusting, but it looks like it's going to taste amazing. Well, that was a complete contradiction on my part. I'm going to try a bit, even if I do die from it. That is actually amazing. It's like a churro mixed with a pancake. It's crunchy on the outside. That is amazing. Okay, we're just gonna like... Okay, I've got an idea. Because I used way too much mixture this time. This went wrong. Tastes amazing though. And obviously that's all that matters. I know what happened last time. Oh God. As you can see, this is kind of messy. And I think that's my own fault because I've done this wrong. I think if you would, oh God, I think if you were to do this right, they would look beautiful and your bag wouldn't explode. Okay, my pancake's about 3 inches tall. It is massively wide. Oh my God, I need to try and flip this, but I know. Oh God. What you're probably thinking right now is this girl cannot cook. And I promise you I can. It just seems that today has not been my day cooking. You know, you have bad days and you have good days. Today was clearly one of my bad days. I'm kind of excited to try this still though. Because this one is so good. This one is looking like this. As I said, it's massive. It's exploded and it might be slightly burnt. But we're still going with it. We're going to see if it works. So, fingers crossed. We're hoping. Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, you're back. So, it's all stuck to the side of the pan. So this is amazing currently. I'm just trying to cook the whole thing. But this one's turned out quite good so far. It kind of looks like a face. But anyway, this one's turned out good so far, so I'm hoping that it doesn't end up like that, which didn't end up too well. But I'm hoping we can get this one to look good, so I'll see you in 2 seconds. This one's actually good. It's actually like a pancake. So I will do a taste test in a minute. Obviously, I tried the first one and it was good. So I'm hoping the others are good too, but yeah. Okay, so I have got my pancake here and I'm going to, the rain is so loud. I'm going to try a bit of my pancake. I'm going to try the bit with cinnamon because obviously if you're making these properly, which you probably are, then you can probably get the nice swirl. So I'm going to just try a bit. They're good. They're really good. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video and make sure you tag me in your photos of your pancakes you make this Shrove Tuesday. Again, my username for Instagram is @tilly_adores_. And especially if you make these pancakes, tag me in them and I will go and like your photos. And yeah, so have a good week and I will see you in the next one. Bye!